Our goal as Zambia Police Service is to create a safe environment for all road users. We will continue to collaborate with our other stakeholders, such as RTSA, who are main collaborator in this time, so that we can develop comprehensive strategies to address the root causes of these accidents. In the coming weeks, we will also be conducting thorough investigations into incidents or traffic accidents that occurred in the holiday. And I'm sure if you are good at mathematics, you have seen that the fatalities are mentioned 31 instead of 32. One of the accidents that was reported as a past accident that is involving a 15-year-old person who was driving a motor vehicle at Manda Hill actually has now turned out to be a murder case, because when we started investigations, it has now it's not classified as it doesn't qualify to be classified as a traffic accident, because that person had actually intention to do that. So that would now be a murder case. So in terms of fatalities for New Year's, we are reported about 16. Now, like I've said, one of the cases has now turned out to be a murder case. So in essence, actually, this year we have just recorded one more fatality as compared to last year. Let us all collectively commit into making our roads safe. We appreciate the cooperation of our law-abiding citizens, and we urge everyone to be vigilant and responsible. Together we can reduce the number of accidents, saving lives and ensuring a safer future for all. I thank you.
The RTSA will continue implementing activities through the strategy of the 8th National Development Plan. Under this strategy, the agency has a task of reducing the number of road accidents and road fatalities by 30% in the 5-year implementation period of the 8th National Development Plan. Thus, using 2021 as a baseline year, when road crashes stood at 2,163, it is targeted that by 2026, the number of road traffic fatalities will be reduced to 1,514. I'm hoping that the numbers will be much, much lower than that, because that is the intention of us as an agency. I mean, 1,500 people dying within the next 5 years, on a yearly basis, I think is not acceptable as far as I'm concerned. I think we have to work very hard to see if we can reduce this number even by half of the intended target. As we embark on this year's activities, we will continue to engage the RDA and local authorities to work on the road markings and replace vandalized road signs. This has been a bit of a problem because most areas where accidents have happened, there haven't been road markings and there haven't been road signs. So we'll continue talking to our colleagues at RDA to make sure that these are in place. As we get into the new year, the agency has set goals for this year. And these goals are, number one, to reduce fatalities and serious injuries where speed is concerned. Number two, reduce fatalities and serious injuries where drivers engage in destructive behavior. And by that I mean, people using their mobile phones and other devices while driving. Because believe it or not, and this year we're going to start compiling statistics. This has been a major contributor to road crashes. And we need people to pay attention to the road when they are driving and stop using these devices. And number three, we intend to enforce the use of seat belts and child restraints. This is something that is highly overlooked and highly understated. Yeah, like I said to you last time, 80% of people that are involved in road crashes without a seatbelt end up being a fatality. And that's a high number. You only stand 20% chance of surviving if you're not wearing a seatbelt when you crash. The other important part of our mandate that we shall implement this year is collaborating with the police to develop road user profiles. What I mean by this is that we will profile road users for us to understand why there are so many deaths on our roads. We will look at the following. For drivers, we will look at what ages are most prone to accidents and at what state they are at the time of the accident. For instance, did they take alcohol before they crashed? The second thing is that we're going to profile our motorcyclists, and part of the profiling is answering questions like, did they have a license? Because we're aware that a lot of our motorcyclists don't bother getting licenses. As long as you can jump on a bike, a lot of our citizens don't think you need licenses. For you to be able to drive safely or to ride a motorcycle safely, you do need a license.